understand and fix our diet to get the best from our skincare. We are so lucky that we come from a culture where our cuisine is constructed on the basis of science. Now let's look at some of the critical 5 things that you need to add or subtract from your diet. The first thing, reduce sugar. We've heard this over and over again. The one reason why you need to reduce sugar if you're looking at anti-aging or if you're looking at healthy skin is because sugar kills your collagen. So you are having Inja collagen, you are having vitamin C to build your collagen, you're using retinol serums, retinoids to build your collagen, and you're eating so much of sugar that it's anyway going and killing the collagen. The sugar molecule is able to hang on to a collagen and make it stiff. And when the collagen becomes stiff, instead of being soft and plump and dewy, which is the promise that all retinol serums make, they can do nothing from top because the sugar is eating away a collagen from the inside. And when the collagen gets stiff, you tend to have sagging, you tend to have wrinkles, you tend to have uneven skin tone. So excited about sugar. So the next donut, next pastry, next soda, next high sugar food is actually making your retinol serums perform slower and lesser. Next is protein. Protein is directly related to the health of our collagen. So all the vitamin C, all the retinoids, all the peptides, all the ceramides which we are using to build the collagen, but if our diet doesn't have enough protein, those skincare products are not going to work, right? And remember, if there's less collagen, your skin becomes less effective at fighting the UV radiation. So there's more pigmentation, more aging, more acne. And so it's not the fault of the retinol serums, it's not the fault of the vitamin C for not giving you results that you're looking for, right? And the Indian diet is packed with good proteins, the dals, the sabjis, and the eggs, the soya, the paneer, they all have high protein. Even your atta has high protein in it, right? And protein is incredibly important for the body because it supplies it with amino acids, which is required to make keratin. Keratin is one of the structural proteins in our skin, hair, and nails. Remember keratin treatment for hair? Boosting the body's natural keratin production is very important. Good protein means the skin is going to be very elastic, there's going to be good hydration and general sense of glow. Next is vitamin C, the collagen builder, the UV light fighter, the anti-aging, brightening, glossy skin, plump skin. All that the serum promises is going to fail if there's not enough vitamin C in our body. And vitamin C is one of the easiest vitamins to get. If you just eat the Indian food, जहाँ पे हम नींबू निचोड़ते हैं खाने के ऊपर, or if you're having curd, or if you're having green chili, or if you're having tomatoes, you have enough vitamin C in your body anyway. And remember, with the growing stress in our lives, the first thing that the cortisol uses up when it is raging in our body is the vitamin C. So if you are stressed, what you can do is actually go on oral vitamin C or make sure you're eating more food that are vitamin C rich in your skincare diet. Making sure that you have enough vitamin C will not only help keeping the cortisol down, but will also make sure that your vitamin C skincare is delivering boom pataka results. The next is omega fatty acids, which the Indian diet is packed with. All the oils that we use have so much of good fats in it. The problem comes when we start looking at processed oils. When the oils are cold pressed, they have all the fatty molecules in it to give us the nutrition or the omega fatty acids that we require. But when this oil is processed, it's passed through sodium chloride, which actually reduces the fatty content of the oil, making it last longer on the shelves, right? Now, a manufacturer has to make sure that his oil is going to sit on the shelf, should be able to sit on the shelf for at least 24 months. Otherwise, it's going to be a loss-making business. So they have to do it. But if you choose to go to unprocessed oils, then you can be rest assured that you're getting all the good fats out of your oil. You could use processed oils and then add olive oil to your food, but I don't know how you are with olive oil. I just find it like the biggest waste of my money because it is not native to my diet. So I have to make a special, plan बनाना पड़ता है कि आज हम olive oil का salad खाएंगे, olive oil का dip खाएंगे, and all of that, and buy that bottle. And sometimes I'm not able to use that bottle, and I've grown from all of those fad diets and realized that olive oil doesn't have part in my pantry at all. I just use natural oils of India. So I use coconut oil. Am I sounding like too Bharatiya? But I think that's what age has taught me, that just going back to your roots is simpler. It really is simpler. The next is pre and probiotic. Let's understand what's the difference between pre and probiotic. Both of those are incredibly important for gut health. If your gut health is good, your skin is going to be good. Not only that, if your gut health is good, actually your mind is going to be really good, because our gut is actually connected to our mind. There is a lot of science that's come out to say that if your gut is not functioning, it's the second brain, you're going to have a lot of problems, even depression. So if you want to know more about that, we can definitely do a video. Pre and probiotics are connected. Probiotics are the good bacteria that our gut needs to make sure it's functioning properly. It's absorbing all the nutrition from the food, it's moving properly, you're pooping well in the morning, which is again a very, very incredibly important activity to do. Now, this probiotic bacteria needs good food to live and thrive on, and that is what is called the prebiotic. The prebiotic is basically good fibers that give the probiotic bacteria good ground to function, multiply, grow, and make sure that we are always glowing and shiny looking girls or boys. Probiotic comes from fermented foods. The westernized version of it is the kimchi and the sauerkraut and all that, which if you can do or have the talent to make, kudos to you. I just like to keep it very simple. I make sure I have curd, I have fermented buttermilk, at least every day, and a little bit of pickle, which is homemade. I don't buy pickles from outside. I just have one or two very simple recipes, which even my help at home can make it for me. No complications, सीधा साधा हो जाता है. But the fact is that it's fermented and that's good for my gut. So I will definitely add that. Now, when you come to the prebiotics, guess where the prebiotics come from? Prebiotics come from stuff like onion, garlic, tomatoes, which is again naturally available in our Indian diet, and you add salad to it. It's really, really good. Now that I'm recovering from my health issue that I had, I was recommended to have the Dufalac juice, which is a prebiotic. So that kind of ensured that my gut continued moving. Now, if you've ever had a surgery or if you've ever had a child, you know that the most difficult thing post-surgery is the first poop, right? It's like the hardest. This was so good. I had no problem at all. So if you have good bacteria in your gut, you are going to be that much better at fighting acne or inflammation on the skin, and in fact reducing cortisol. And we all know on this channel what cortisol does to our skin. Cortisol is a hormone that's created by stress. It actually kills your hair follicle, giving rise to frizzy hair, weak hair, hair fall, and also acne. In fact, if you have PCOD, your cortisol levels are very high, and that is also making you more prone to getting acne. So cortisol ko to attack karna hi hai. And in our foods, it's naturally primed to attack all the things that are going to be against your health. So Indian Khana. What does the Indian diet have? In our Indian diet, there's actually a process. You should have the curds, you should have pickle, you should have dals, and you should have rice. You should even have meetha with every meal. A typical Indian meal consists of all of these things. Now, the Western food world is full of telling you have kimchi, you have sauerkraut, you have a whole lot of other fermented foods. In the Indian system, the fermented food is the curd, the matha, the buttermilk that we have, or even the pickles. So we are looking at sabzi ka pickle, the famous North Indian pickle where you get sara vegetables cooked. That is fermented food, great for your skin. It's got carrots. Carrots are high in carotene, which is the precursor for vitamin A. So you can apply as much retinol on your skin. It will give you benefit, but imagine if your body is just amped up on vitamin A from the inside out. More than 100% result. And don't we want that? Now, the Indian food ka basis is what? Garlic, onion, tomatoes. Garlic, anti-inflammatory, antibacterial. In fact, garlic is almost like a nutraceutical. There is garlic used for antibacterial creams for acne. Onion, anti-inflammatory, great for skin. And we also know that it's great for hair as well. Your body is amped up with good sulfur and good nutrition that comes from onion. Your products that have onion extracts in it will work that much better. Tomatoes. Tomatoes are packed with lycopene, and they also have something called vitamin C. Now imagine if you have enough tomatoes in your diet and you're using a vitamin C serum, party, right? Our food also has salad. Salad. हम सब खाते हैं salad खाने के साथ, right? What does it give you? Salad forms the fiber that the gut bacteria needs for it to multiply, the good bacteria. Once your skin is working beautifully from the inside out, it is just better at receiving the goodness of the products and showing you boom pataka results that we all want. The thing is, it's boring, right? You can't have the same food every day. It takes a little bit of effort to plan, but the fact is, if you're having about 18 to 19 meals of home cooked good food, you can go out and eat, the foods that you want on the weekend or whatever day of the week you want to eat. But don't Swiggy and Zomato every day. These videos are not something that most people like because everybody just wants a magic pill. But honey, in life there are no shortcuts and there are no magic pills. Everything good in life is a journey, whether it's great skin, great hair, great relationships, great work, or just a great personality. Let me know how you found this video, and if you want more of these, I'm going to meet you in the comment section.